Hey, this Wednesday night we want to stop and celebrate our three seniors that are graduating in the class of 2020. And as I sat here and thought about this morning what I was going to say, some things I was going to talk about, I do have a few points that I want to share with you, but I was thinking about my own graduation. Let's see, nearly almost 15 years ago, or coming up close. So I was trying to think about what was going on in the world when I graduated in 2006. Couldn't Nothing major came to mind. Okay, so you guys, when you look back, you will never, ever forget your graduation year. Okay, and nobody else will either. You can say, "Hey, I was the class of 2020," and immediately people are going to go, "Oh, y'all were that class." So you will definitely have something that your class will always stand out, no doubt. On a serious note, look, it was not the graduation year, the last few months of your senior year that you thought it was going to happen, but I can say that you three individuals, talking about our three seniors that come to church, you guys you seem to handle this well and seem to be very optimistic, and you stayed upbeat. And I probably can't say that about everybody. I've heard people gripe and complain, but just enjoy this time and celebrate. And it'll be, you'll look back and you'll be like me 15 years from now. You'll be, man, I feels like I just graduated high school last week. So enjoy this time, enjoy celebrating. We want to take this time and just honor you guys and enjoy this time. So our three seniors: Caitlin Rowland, Jacksonville High School; Macy Reedy, Spring Garden High School; and Lucas Byers, Spring Garden High School. Now, Caitlin, I've known Caitlin for over 10 years. It's been coming to church. Been a member, Sunday, Wednesday night, always been faithful. Caitlin, thank you for that. Proud of you. I'm glad I've gotten to know you over these years. Macy and Lucas, I've been at Spring Garden for 10 years, and so I've known you in some capacity for 10 years. I've been around both of you coaching wise, and both of you have been faithful on Wednesday night since Brooke and myself have started doing Wednesday night youth for the last 6 or 7 months. So I've enjoyed having you guys come for that time period. So I've enjoyed getting to know all three of you at different lengths of time that I've known you, and I'm proud of all three of you. So I want to give a few points tonight. Yes, it's kind of aimed at seniors, and it's probably verses and thoughts that are used a lot at this time of year, but everybody else, this is wise words for us all to live by. Okay, so this is kind of, I guess, geared, these thoughts are kind of geared towards seniors, and people use these a lot. But everyone else, don't cut the video off. Okay, don't think, oh, he's going to talk just to the seniors. No, this is for all of us to live by and to think about. So let's talk about first thing. Okay, this chapter in your life. Okay, seniors, you're at this chapter. Everybody else, you're going to have moments like this. There's moments that you can take pride in, and you're going to have prideful moments, and there's going to be things in your life that you should be proud of. But pride sometimes can cause us to fall, and can kind of cause us to go down the wrong path. And but pride is also something that you should have. Okay, so a lot of people say be prideful, and sometimes people take that in a negative way. But this is definitely a time of year that you should be prideful. Seniors, you should be proud. I'm still a few words from a song about being proud. Okay, it says, hold the door, say please, say thank you, don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. So we can be proud of our accomplishments. You should be proud of this chapter in your life. But we should always remain humble and kind. And humbleness means that we're allowing the door to stay open for people to help us. Okay, because that's the main thing that I want to talk about today is where you're at this point in your life, you've got there because people have helped you. No one person can ever say that they accomplished what they've accomplished in life solely on their own. Somebody's helped us get to where we are today, no matter the situation. So I wanted to share you a little story about a situation that somebody was prideful and it cost people's life. 40 years ago, there was a World Naval Showcase somewhere off the coast of Norway, and all the world's navies have come together. And this was during the Cold War, during the communist reign in Russia, and everybody had come together and wanted to show off their best ships, their best submarines, their best planes. Well, the Russians had a submarine, and it was supposed to be the biggest and baddest and most highest quality submarine in the world. Long story short, it comes and it sinks. Okay, it's laying on the bottom of the ocean, and all these other countries are circling around it, and they're offering the Russians for help and offering for help, and the Russians are going, "Oh, it's fine. We're getting this problem figured out, and we're going to get this submarine up. No big deal. All right, don't panic." So, what the real story was, there was sailors that were inside that submarine. They all perished, and they never got the submarine up. But there was another country that had a rig that could have got the submarine up if they would have let them. The moral of that story is they were too prideful. They didn't want to show their weakness, and they didn't want to ask for help, and it caused them to lose over 100 sailors that day because they were too prideful to let their guard down. Okay, so being prideful, that's the danger in being too prideful and not staying humble. Like the song says, most of you probably heard that song before at some point in time, but it's talking about stay humble, be proud of your accomplishments. You should carry that pride with you. That should drive you. It should motivate you. But you should also stay humble where you can let people help you along the way. So the last thing that I want to leave you with is just 3 verses, a kind of charge for the future. Again, this is not just for seniors. This is for all of us, okay? But we should stay close to the Lord, or you should get close to the Lord if you're not, because God, having God in your life, will dictate your future path. Psalms 37:23 says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way." Now, a good man is different if you ask different people. A good man in the Bible is somebody that's close to God. If you ask somebody in the world that don't understand God's ways, they don't really understand that the definition of a good man, okay? But the Bible is talking about a good man, somebody that is close to the Lord, somebody has a relationship with God. He will direct your path, okay, if you're close to him. So stay close to God all along the way, so he will help guide your path, and he'll set your path in motion. The last thing is seeking wise and godly counsel. We always need to have that door open to seek godly counsel, wise counsel. There's people that's been there and done that before all of us, and we should heed their advice and take their advice when they're given. Proverbs 12:15 says, "The way of the fool is right in his own eye, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise." Proverbs 24:6, "For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, in a multitude of counselors there is safety." So as you go along this journey, I hope that you will keep God close to you, okay? And that's all of us, okay? We're all on this journey, but I hope you keep God close to you. I hope you value the relationship with God, and I hope you also value the relationship with others, good people. That old saying, "Birds of a feather flock together," is a true saying. If you're with people that's doing wrong things, that are going to give you bad advice, then you're going to be right down the same road. But just as the Bible says here in Proverbs, okay, it says, "Hearken unto counsel," okay, hearken unto godly counsel. So make sure you surround yourself with good people, and be a good person. Make those right decisions that other people can one day ask you for good advice as well. So once again, we are proud of our seniors in our class of 2020. We hope you enjoy this time. Take pride in this accomplishment. Enjoy your time with your friends and family, because it will go by really, really fast. So congratulations. Until next week, see you.